in this webinar, guys, we're touching on creating passive incomes. Now, the reason we wanted to do this webinar was the fact of to educate people how important it is to have a passive income. If you're not making money whilst you sleep, you need to fix that. Making money whilst you sleep is going to allow you to become super wealthy. It's going to allow you to essentially not have to worry about, traditional life and how things are going. With that, most people generally rely on a single salary in their life. And as the saying goes, if your salary is literally your only source of income, you're one step away from poverty. So learning the skill of how to create passive incomes, make money whilst you sleep, having 3 or 4 different incomes. So if one struggles 1 month, you've got the other 3 there to obviously cover for that. This webinar is going to be a very good eye opener, and it's going to be good to educate everyone that's new within this area about passive incomes. Before we kickstart, Ryan, do you want to say anything?
No, not really. No, I just want to say thanks for the positive messages. Like over the weekend was incredible. I'm putting members in there doing ridiculous deals in B2B. I had a couple of members today who have closed their first B2B deals. Only small deals, but fucking incredible. It's small wins that take you to the big wins. No, just incredible, man. I absolutely love Mondays. It's like everyone dreads Mondays. I fucking love it because I'm waiting for these messages to come from members to tell me what they're doing, where they're at and what they're achieving. I get members on a Monday saying, right, this is my goals for the week. Let's fucking smash it, bro. And that stuff motivates me, Reece. It inspires me. I'm like, yeah, man, let's go. Like you can't fake like the tone in your voice. And you guys will know when you message me, like, the way I come back, I'm lost for words a lot of the time. So, just incredible, guys. Just incredible. I'm really looking forward to the event on Thursday. So we've got a members event there. I believe we've got like 35 members attending the event on Thursday. It's going to be fucking insane. What we held this year, we held an event in January in Norfolk. We did Switzerland, a Switzerland retreat with about 30 of us in February. We did Bali. We did another event in February as well. So in the space of 2 months, we did 2 events and a retreat. We did Bali in March, which is fucking insane. We had like 45, 50 people there. It's mental. And then we held another event recently in Cambridge. Cambridge, yeah. And now we got another event in Derby on Thursday. And then 2 weeks from now, we're going to Monaco with around 25 to 30 people. Like what we're doing, man, nobody's doing this shit. I just absolutely love this community, and we don't have to do events. We don't have to do retreats, but you guys, that just the energy that comes from you members, it just makes me want to do it more. And Reece and Tammy, incredible. So yeah, just want to say a huge thank you. Really looking forward to the event. Looking forward to the retreat in 2 weeks. Passive income is a good topic, Reece. I like this, like you're saying there. You've got one income, you're one step away from poverty. Poverty, absolutely. And most people do have one income, unfortunately. But we live in a world where it's easier than ever to make money. It's easier than ever to network. It's easier than ever to, have that freedom that most people desire. But you need to take action and you need to put the work in. And this opportunity isn't new. I think if you actually Google e-commerce, I think e-commerce has been around since like 1990 or something like that, or late 1980s. Like that's how long e-commerce has been around. It's insane. So it's what we do isn't a new opportunity. We never come on these webinars and go, guys, like Reece put in his story today about a secret. We've got this secret. There's no secret to success. But what we do have is the right tools, resources, information, people in a place where you can use that to become successful. So the business models we teach, business to business, it's been around donkey's years. It's just there's certain strategies we use that works. It's proven to work. Drop shipping has been around like since 2008 or 7, like properly. It's not a new business model. What we do is 16 years old. We don't sit here and we don't try and pretend that this is a hype. When you hear about NFTs, and don't laugh, Reece, but when you hear about NFTs, everyone's jumping on NFTs, everyone's investing in NFTs because everybody wants to be part of a hype. People find interest in something that's new, brand new, and the next big thing, and everyone jumps on it. With me and Reece, we've really stuck at e-commerce. We haven't been distracted. We're not interested in any of that Forex shit. We've been really focused on e-commerce because, it's 16 years old, but it fucking works and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I was looking at a graph about a year ago from the year 2009, or it might have been 2010 to 2021. And fuck me, that is scary. It is literally like that. It never dips down. It goes like that, and it levels off like that, levels off like that, like that, like that, levels off like that. It's only getting bigger because as time goes on, more people are going onto the internet. You think the new generation, yeah, like my little girl who's just turned 11, you know, she uses her smartphone now and she goes on the internet. You know, so as time goes on, there's more and more users on the internet, and as time goes on, there's more and more businesses that are closing down online because they're the people that don't invest into e-commerce properly. They don't put themselves in the right spaces. They don't have the right knowledge or information. So yeah, it's I'm fucking excited, guys. And passive income, I'm excited for the future. And passive income is something that you must have when doing e-commerce. Now, to eliminate the first business model from passive income is drop shipping. Now you can make money while you sleep with drop shipping. Absolutely, we've got a ton of members doing it. However, you know, there's different levels when you talk about money. You know, there's making a few extra quid, there's replacing your job salary, and there's making 5-6 figures a month. Drop shipping won't make you the 5-6 figures a month. Yeah, we all know that. And I know there's a ton of people online, you know, talking about drop shipping, you know, changing their life and buying them Lambos and, you know, they're able to travel the world of dropshipping. It's all bullshit. Now, that doesn't exist. Okay. It might have existed 5, 6, 7 years ago. You need to be doing other business models in order to live that kind of lifestyle. And dropshipping is not it. However, dropshipping is probably for the members doing B2C, it is going to be your first taste of passive income. So when doing dropshipping, that will be your first taste. So making a sale while you sleep. Do you know what? The first sale I made when I slept, it was about, I think it was about 2:30, 3 a.m. in the morning. And I heard cha-ching and my eyes were like, boom. Like, what the fuck was that noise? And Reece, I remember it like it was yesterday. And I'm like, what the fuck was that noise? Yeah, I'm like, it's like I've never heard that noise before. And I like leant over half asleep, checked my phone. There's a sale there. I'm like, are you fucking what? I'm making money while I sleep. And I got up and turned the light on. Tammy got pissed off because I woke her up. I was like, I'm making money while I sleep. And I started shouting Wi-Fi money, and I started shouting. I must have made like £10 profit. But I was so fucking excited. I was like jumping around and talking about making money while I sleep. And I remember going to work the next day, smile on my face. I was like, fucking call it a scam now, guys. You know, like I'm making money while I sleep. It was one sale, man. And these days we mute our phones. You know, it's just continuous. So the first taste of passive income is when you do drop shipping, or most members when they for members that do B2C, when you do drop shipping. Now, passive income is important because for you to gain financial freedom, you need to make money while you sleep. You need to have, you know, money coming through every single day passive. Okay. If you don't have passive income and you're constantly look at it in a 9 to 5, as an example, you're trading time for money. What happens if you don't trade your time for money? You make no money. You don't have freedom because you're trading your time for money. You need to build a business where you can kick back, relax, go out with a family or book a holiday or whatever it is, and you have sales still coming through on your store. Now, it's another a good example of use money to make money. Make money work for you. You stop working for money and use money as a tool that it is, use money as a tool to make more. Now, a perfect example here is we build a store, we build a brand, we do all the nice things, you know, that make us money online. Now, when we market and we pay Facebook to run our ads and target social media users, automatically that money that you're giving Facebook, let's say it's £5 a day, that £5 a day is going to make you money. So your £5 a day might make you £50 a day, might make you £100 a day. So you're using money to make more money instead of using your time. In a 9 to 5, you use your time to make money. So it's working smart, not working hard. And it's exactly what we do. So today I've had quite a bit of driving to do. I've had a few bits to do, been non-stop since this morning, actually, since about 11ish. And my phone's been going off all day. I've had sales come through. Me, Reece, and Tammy have had one B2B email come through with Tammy's makeup brushes, which could be like a nice 6.5K deal. We need to respond still, which will probably be tomorrow. So all in all, today, you know, we have made over 10K without actually being anywhere and working anywhere. Don't get me wrong, we're going to have to fulfill orders and stuff like that now, but we've made 10K. Our money is making us money, and it's probably cost us 2K in total in ad spend to make that 10K plus. I don't know the exact figures because I haven't had time to sit down and check yet. So our money is making us money. It's making us passive money. So no matter what I do, if I decided to not get out of bed all fucking day, lay there and watch films all day, I am still making money. But don't get me wrong, guys. I know this sounds to some people, like, yeah, it sounds too good. You have to remember the work that we put in to begin with. We had to put the work in. We had to learn e-commerce. We hit trial and error. We hit obstacles. Sorry, we had the trial and error. There's been a whole process. You're just seeing the end result from the process, if that makes sense. So passive income is the only way you're ever going to be able to wake up to no alarm, spend as much time with your family as you want, make passive income 24/7. It's the only way. You need passive if you're going to make money 24/7. It's the only way it can be done. You look at the big entrepreneurs that invest into companies, into stocks, into whatever it is. They have freedom, man, because the stocks are making them money. Their money is making them money. You look at real estate owners, people that own property, landlords, they own 20, 30 properties. And these guys are always traveling the world because the people living in those properties are paying them. So they're able to travel the world. Their money is working for them. The money they put into that property is now going to make them money. So the money is making them money. They don't trade time for money. To begin with, you have to trade your time to learn the skill so then that you can use your money to then make money, if that makes sense. Dropshipping is great. It's the beginner level. If you're coming into this and you're like, Ryan, do you know what? I don't want to start at no beginner level. I want to go in. I want to fucking smash this. Then your best business model is B2B. B2B is the best for passive income. It's the best for just the amount of money you can make. It's best for profits, and it's also the best for best in terms of time that it takes. So it's the quickest business model in the e-commerce. It's also the most profitable. It's zero ad spend every single month. If you guys watched any of our B2B webinars, you'll know this already. Zero ad spend every single month. LinkedIn is a free to use platform. The way the passive income works for B2B, we close a deal with a company on LinkedIn. They order 500 units. Now, if the units go really well to their customers and, we build a relationship with that key decision maker, the chances are they're going to continuously come back and order and order and order. So you get a reoccurring business, which is now a passive income. So I'll give you a perfect example. When we was in Switzerland early this year, in February, I think it's the second or third day we were in Switzerland. We had a huge company come back to us. They only ordered from us, I think, a month prior to that. That was just before we went to the Maldives, Reece. So probably just over a month prior, they come back and wanted to place another order ASAP, which was 30 odd K profit. Straight away, 30K passive. I'm in Switzerland. I'm not even doing anything. And then messaged me. I was sitting on the sofa, catching up with DMs. Let me look at my emails quickly. I see in our team change email, bang, 30K, just sitting there. We want to place another order. It's 30K profit. I walked over to Reece. Obviously, I had loads of members there, so I didn't want to say too much. But I was like, oh, Reece. And Reece are fucking nice. We're sat there, taking interviews, networking with members. Bang, B2B come through. Company we've already dealt with. B2B is by far the best for passive income because when you sell to a company, and if the product, as an example, is a consumable, they will come back to you time and time again. I had a member named was it Ryan on Saturday. Absolutely amazing guy. 35 potential. Was it Ryan? 35K profit every month for 6 months. I haven't worked out how much that is, but 35K profit a month for 6 months. Passive income. That's passive income. You could retire for 6 months. You have that passive income. And that might even be for 12 months. At the end of the 6 months, it's very well known for businesses to say, look, it's gone really, really well. Can we do another 6-month contract? Or even a 12-month, or even a 2-year, or even a 5-year contract? A lot of companies do go through like a trial period where they go, right, let's do 6 months. And if they're happy with your service, everything is as it was said, then they go ahead and they continue. Some businesses might chop it after 6 months, but at that point, you've closed more deals anyway. So yeah, B2B is by far the best for passive income. If you want to make big money, you want businesses chasing you, all you have to do is send an invoice to the business and they pay the invoice and you've just made passive income. Anything you want to say on dropshipping to B2B, Reece, or do you want me to move on?
I think with like dropshipping, like you need to remember as well that there's levels of an e-commerce. Dropshipping's the baseline level. You're not gonna, like with dropshipping, we have people that generate, very handsome amounts of profit with dropshipping, but it's not inconsistent, but like it's very limited to what you can do. With a dropshipping store to get it to reach, an area where you're making, let's say, £5,000 to £10,000 profit every single month. That's going to take you a very long time to get there. In regards to B2B, you close one B2B deal, which could take you, the best part of a few days. You can make that profit within that one B2B deal. So there's different levels within that. And obviously with the passive side of things, e-commerce, B2C, dropshipping, everything like that, it's great to build passive income over time. If you're somebody that wants to essentially, jump the gun and skip, that lengthy process and stuff like that, then B2B is essentially the place to be. And with B2B, you're not going to make money every single day, but you're going to make money, once a month with contracts and stuff like that. And the money that you make on those contracts is big. So it covers pretty much everything you would do in dropshipping, where you're making sales every single day. So just sort of leveling that out there for people. But continue, Ryan, continue.
Yeah, cool. So then you've got white and private labeling, which is a great business model for retention. Now, you've got to understand, to get retention in B2C e-commerce, you need to provide a good customer service. Customers will only return if you provide them a good service. They believe in what you're selling. They love the purpose behind the brand. They will continue to come back. Now, if you're going to build a passive income, you need to create a fan base. You need to have your people raving about you if you're going to get that retention. So a perfect example here, if you was to white label a product, you offer 1 to 2 days shipping, your product's branded, they provide a solution to a problem, you engage with your customers. When they email, you email them back. Maybe you make it even easier. You've got a WhatsApp where they can just WhatsApp you with any questions, and you WhatsApp that WhatsApp. The better your customer service is, the better the product is, the better the brand is, the more people are going to be interested with shopping with you more than the one time. Now, this starts to create passive income. So the better your service is and the better your business is as a whole, the more people are going to come back time and time again and buy from you. Let's use an email campaign or an SMS campaign as a perfect example. Now, let's say I've purchased from a store, really happy with the service, quick shipping, fucking product is awesome. And then I receive an email a couple of weeks later to say, look, we got a new product, or look, this product's on offer. I'm going to be like, right, let me check this out. I love these guys. So I would then go back. Now they have retention because they have a good product, a product that works. They have a good brand. They have a good store. They're great with their customer service. Shipping times are super quick. I'm going to keep buying from these people. So with an email campaign, you can email, say we've got 1,000 customers in the last month. Okay, just as an example. I can set up an email campaign to target these 1,000 customers, okay, previous customers of ours, and I can give them an incentive to come back and buy. I can almost guarantee, if I have a good service, a good product, good brand, that at least 10% of these will come back and buy again. As long as the offer is good, you've got the right hook in the email, and they will come back and they will buy again. So now I have that retention, I have that passive income. Not even that. These people can go on to share your product. They can put it in their story on social media to their friends, and now they start sharing the product because they believe in your product. They love your product. They're more than happy to share your product. So they will share it. So, oh, look what I got arrived today. Look what arrived for me today. And now organically you're going to get traffic to your store. You're going to see more conversions. The better your service is, the more of a fan base you get, the more of the fan base you have, the more obviously raving people behind your brand, the more passive income you are going to make. You will just see word of mouth, people tagging you. You're going to see constant sales coming through in your store. You now have a passive income. Passive income mainly will come down to your email and your SMS campaigns. So reaching out to previous customers, getting them back in. It's like when you buy something from, I don't know, Boohoo. Boohoo will constantly email you. They know they provide a good service. They know their products are good. So the chances are it's you coming back and looking at this one-time offer that they have is very high. You're going to come back. So their retention is very good from emails. Their retention is very good if they did us SMS marketing. So it's very important to understand the longevity of a business rather than looking at a business going, oh, I made 5 sales today. Great, but we got no retention. We got no passive, which means we can continue to make 5 sales a day. We can continue to make 10, 20 sales a day. But the bottom line is we don't have a passive income. They're initial sales. Initial sales don't give us freedom because if we stop working, our money stops working. We got no money coming through. We want to create a business where we can go, right, do you know what? Take a little step back and the same sales are still coming through. It's all about creating passive income. And do you know what? E-commerce is one of the best, if not the best online to create passive income. Anything else you want to say, Reece?
I think you covered the majority of it there. I think one of the main issues with working a traditional 9 to 5, essentially you have 24 hours a day. Everybody has 24 hours a day. But from over the years, what we've seen, Ryan, as an example, when we were chefs, we were putting in maybe anywhere from 14 to 16 hours a day into a single job. We had no fucking time to run a business or anything like that. But when you start to move into e-commerce and you start to, build your business, set everything up. It's time consuming. Once that business is running and you're gaining traction, you're making sales, it doesn't take up too much time. And what that allows you to essentially do is, start making money from that, a passive income. And all the spare time you have, you start working on your second business. And then once that's up to scratch and it's on the same level as your other business, they're both generating you money, you still have that spare time. You now work on your third business. Like, that's what allows you to level up so fast with the online world. Whereas in the traditional world, you're spending so much of your time stuck in one fucking place, earning one single income.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's a scam. Do you know what I mean? So I think, like, using, especially within our system, using our strategies, our methods, the support, the experts, you've got everything there possible to allow you to create those passive incomes, one after each other consistently. You can create as many as you can, literally as many as you want. We have stuff like Shopify automation. So if you've got 10 Shopify stores that are all running, all making you loads of money, and let's say you're putting in, I don't know, 2 hours a day on all of these stores to generate X amount of money, but you want those 2 hours to yourself, let's automate everything. Let's have that all outsourced and ran. We do all the work for you, essentially, with that. So you've now got all of your spare time. Literally, you ain't got to put your time into anything, and you're making all of this money. You can't do that in a traditional world.
Another way to put it, Reece, is like when somebody buys a house and they put an extension on the house and sells the house. So they use their money to make money. They don't do any of the work. They invest into the house. Okay, obviously they need to learn how it all works to begin with. That's the most important part, learning how this actually works. They then invest into the house. They get builders to trade their time for money to build the extension. They don't get on their hands and knees and do it. They get the builders. They use their money once again to make more money. They pay the builders to build the extension. And then the builders get paid minimum wage for builders, so they can just about turn their heat and electric on and whatever and drive around in an average car. And then the guy at the top is winning because he's using his money to make money. He's working smart, not hard. The builders, the people, doing the contracts and the mortgages, they're all working hard. They're all in offices typing up legal shit. The builders are on their hands and knees doing fucking long ass days in the winter, cold as fuck outside. And this guy at the top is the one that's winning. The guy that is using money to make money. The guy that is making passive income, basically. He's not on the site. He doesn't need to be on the site. These guys are doing the work for him. And it's the same as Facebook. We're paying Facebook to do the work for us. You put my ads out there. You use your software and your system and your database to put my products in front of the right people. I'll just give you the money. You make me money. And that's basically what it is. And it's the same as in B2B. B2B is on a completely different level when it comes to passive income, because with B2B, you're, doing the work to begin with. Yeah, you are trading a little bit of time to close that contract with a business. You're closing that initial deal with the business. But once the hard work is done and you provide a good service, you provide what you've told them you're going to provide, they're now chasing you. And they're saying, look, can you send me an invoice? An invoice can take a minute or two to type and send over. Once you send an invoice, you see 30K come through. You see 1K come through. That's passive income. These people are chasing you. You're not chasing them. They're chasing you. So it's all about putting yourself in a position where your money works for you, and putting yourself in a position where you don't have to trade your time. Like in a traditional world, like you say, Reece, in most jobs, 90+% jobs, what you get paid is dependent on the time that you put in. It's your time. It's your time that is dependent on what you get paid. Obviously, the skill set as well. There's skills, and there's doctors, and then you've got chefs, which are two completely different pays. But the bottom line is it's your time, which depends on how much you make. With the online world, you learn the skill. Once you've learned and mastered the skill of e-commerce, you just build businesses that can then make you money while you sleep. And it's the world we fucking live in. I was watching a YouTube video of a guy talking about what he earns on YouTube. Don't get me wrong, he only gets like 100K, 200K views. I think he's got like 800,000 subscribers. But he was saying, like, he gets emails from YouTube when he's sleeping to say you've earned X amount of money and it's being paid into your account on this day. He's making money while he sleeps. So he actually titled the video, Making Money While I Sleep with YouTube. That's what made me watch the video. I thought, okay, this guy's earning a passive income. Let's see how he's doing. The guy's like 23 years old. And he told his story on how he started, and he actually started in lockdown because he was stuck at home. He couldn't go to work, so he thought, fuck it, I'm going to build a little side hustle on YouTube. Let's see how it goes. It was like more of a hobby to begin with, and it's like working on his truck and shit like that, some American stuff. And And yeah, it quickly turned from a hobby into a fucking business because he started getting paid because he was getting the views, and it's now a full-time job, and he makes money while he sleeps. So he gave a perfect example. He was in Disney World Orlando, I think it is, and he said he was there with his family for almost 2 weeks. Most people can't afford 2 weeks; they go for a week. He went for almost 2 weeks, and he said he got paid. I can't remember the exact number, but he got paid X amount of money from YouTube, which not only covered the cost of Disney World, it paid for all of his bills back home. He had extra money sitting in the bank account, and he was talking about not only making money while you sleep, but making money whilst doing the things you love with your family. Now, obviously, it's coming away from e-commerce. I'm talking about YouTube, but it's just a perfect example of other people making money online. It's not just e-commerce. I don't want you guys to sit here and think, well, e-commerce is the only way. It's not the only way. It's fucking hundreds of. I should actually do another post race where I put like 60 side hustles you can do from home. No fucking excuses on why you are where you are. You know what I mean? Because it's so true. It's not just e-commerce. So we talk about e-commerce because it's what we do and it's all we know. We only know e-commerce, but yeah, there's so many ways to make money while you sleep. And if you're not making money while you sleep, you're working till you die. That's the world we live in. You think with a pension going up to like 67, there won't be a pension one day. There fucking won't be a pension one day. I've not paid a penny into my pension because I don't believe in that shit. Because by the time I get, will I even, obviously you should think like this, but at the same time, you need to be realistic. Will I even fucking live to see a pension? What about the pension goes to 70, 75? Am I going to live till I'm 75? What's the fucking point? So it's like, you while you're young and while you can do it, fucking build that security around you. Make money in e-commerce. Use the money from e-commerce to then invest into assets or whatever you want to do. Start making money. Stop relying on a job, because where is the way out? And that's how me and Reece used to look. It's like, where the fuck is there a way out here? I'm in a job. If I leave this job, I get another fucking job. I leave that job, I get another fucking job. Now I'm 50. Now I'm 60. Like, where is the way out? There's no way out here. Not just that. I've got kids. I've got a mum, and me and Reece have got a mum and dad that's getting older. We need to support them. It's our missionaries. They support us our whole fucking life. We need to support them. It's like, like we stood there for, we need to make that change. We need to do something. No one else is going to do it. So I think you have to get to a point, like, it's pointless. It's pointless. Like, I've noticed working online, no matter how much you want to help someone, no matter how much you push someone, no matter how much, you support someone in making that change, if they don't want to level up, you cannot do anything to help them guys level up. Period. Nothing you can fucking do. The amount of people that I talk to never come back to me. I can't help you. As simple as that. It's your life. You deal with it. You can only help people that want to level up. And if you're somebody that's like, they've got the drive, they've got the ambition, fucking do something. Do something that involves technology. Do something. Like, I was reading up about AI, Reece. It makes me laugh because there's a load of people online at the moment talking about how AI is this and AI is that. AI at the moment is actually quite shit in a lot of things. AI is at its lowest level, and you can actually Google it. It's a fact. AI going forward will become stronger. Of course, absolutely. AI is only going to get better. It's the start of a new generation, but it's not there yet. It's not there to fully run a store. It's not there to fully act as a brand. It can do emails, it can do product descriptions. There's a lot that AI can do, but there's a lot that AI still really can't pull off that a human can pull off. So be aware of all this shit that's going on online as well, guys, about AI this and AI that. Most people, once again, it's one of those trends. Remember when NFTs come out? Everybody was jumping on NFTs, NFT this, NFT that, NFT this. Where's the fuck's NFT now? And it'd be the same as AI. Give it a year. AI will still be around. It's not going to disappear. It's only going to get better. But watch how much of a less hype there is around AI. Watch how many people keep talking about AI. They barely talk about it anymore. And you'll see that again. So what I'm trying to say here is be cautious in what you invest into. Invest into something that will create you a passive income. Invest into something that enables you to make money while you sleep. Do you know what I hate seeing? I hate seeing people investing money into traditional fucking businesses. I hate that. In traditional businesses where they then have to trade their time for money. If you're investing into a restaurant and you've got employees, you've got managers, you've got chefs, and you don't have to take a step in there, it's making you money, fucking incredible. That's passive income. But if you're invested into a traditional business where you have to trade your time for money, you have to be at that desk, you have to be in charge of the employees, what's the fucking point? You could have invested that money into something online that will leverage your time, something that will give you your time back and also make you the same amount of money, if not tons more money. Use technology, guys. Technology is the best thing that's ever fucking happened if you use it to do business, and it's the worst thing that's ever happened if you use it to scroll social media every fucking day and look at pointless shit. Should we go on to questions, Reece?
Yeah, just touch on AI as well quickly. I've seen and I've tried this myself. The volume of stores I build, I when AI came out, I thought, how could I use this to essentially help me with the store volume of stores that I build? And AI is great, but like it's not human like. If you ask AI to write a description, a product description for you, you still need to edit it. If you ask AI even to lay out a store for you, it's not going to be what a customer wants to see or anything like that. It's going to think of what it thinks is best. But trust me, from my experience, when you build a store, you need to tweak it. The second you have a store and you start, driving traffic to it, that's when you start fine tuning your store and you start, moving things around, changing different sections and stuff like that. AI is not there, and I don't think it will be there for a very long time. So, when you see anyone out there that's promoting AI to do with e-commerce, avoid it, because you're going to be wasting your time. You're still going to need to edit stuff. I know there's a couple of Shopify partners as well that currently, build you a store for like $40 and shit like that, $20. You're paying for what you get. Like, it's awful. So you really need to be careful with that side of things. When it comes to e-commerce, you need to build a store based around your customers, not based around what you think looks great or what a fucking bit of code thinks looks good or anything like that. Stores go way beyond that. And if you're listening to anybody that's giving you these strategies or methods on how to build a store, you're rushing to the finish line. For what reason? These people don't know how to build a genuine store without these additional bits of tools or resources or anything like that.
Sorry, Reece, it's other things as well, though. It's just jumping onto a hype and jumping onto trends. That's all it is.
That's what it is. Yeah. It's people. Yeah, like where, as an example, AIs came out. It's in the news. Everyone's talking about AI. Oh, why don't we implement AI within e-commerce? Everyone will jump onto that because it's trending. Like, give it a couple months, it's going to be gone. And all these people that are promoting AI and trying to get your money from AI and stuff like that, they're going to disappear. It's not going to work. And it's exactly what happened with NFTs. NFTs came out. All my social media feed, Ryan, was just NFT this, NFT that. Where the fuck are NFTs now?
Yeah, everyone. You look at is it Logan Paul or Jake Paul being accused of all their followers through NFT? Just be aware, guys. All we're basically saying is models that have been around for years and years and years. Don't always trust the latest technology. Like ChatGPT is amazing, hands down, it's amazing. But in e-commerce, it's not amazing. It can write your descriptions, but it's like what we said. You will have to tweak, you will have to edit. But when you think about the whole brand, and I won't go too in depth, we'll go through some questions. But like the whole brand. When you're creating a brand, you need a target audience. Now, with a specific target audience, you need to have certain slang, certain hooks, certain ways of speaking. AI won't understand, certain slang or certain, a certain way that you are trying to represent yourself as a brand. How do you explain to AI who you are as a brand, what your purpose is as a brand, and then relay that back as a speech? Like it won't understand that. It won't do it to how we would do it. There's and branding is a big part of any business, any e-commerce business. It's all about who you are as a brand, what type of hooks, what's like. If we're targeting 15 to 20 year olds, or 16 to 25 year olds, we want to use some slang, we want to get them in, we want them to relate with us. How the fuck do AI know what 16 to 25 year olds use in terms of slang? Every country is different in terms of who's our target audience, what country are we targeting? We know this. So it's like it really contradicts what you're trying to do as a brand, because your AI is speaking like this and you're speaking like this. It's two different messages that you're giving. So it's not there. It will get there. AI will be the biggest thing ever, 100%. I know that. But at the moment, it is a hype. Everyone's talking about it. It's great for traditional businesses, writing back emails and just responding. Like, AI is going to put millions of people out of work. Once again, we talk about technology and robots and shit like that happening. We're seeing it happen in front of our eyes, and people are still asleep to it. People are still not waking up and understanding that a lot of jobs are under threat. A lot of jobs are not going to be around. If you guys watch Elon Musk, he tells you all of this. He tells you how many people are going to be out of work. And people like trucks, You know, I think it's either America or China or this one country's already testing trucks that drive themselves. How many fucking truck drivers are going to be out of work? And that's they're only letting us know what they want us to know. What about all the other shit? It's a scary world, and you have to fend for yourself. You have to fucking take action, and you have to make it happen. And the biggest risk is taking no risk. Literally, in the world that we live in today, the biggest risk is taking no fucking risk and sitting back and watching it happen, watching it develop while you're getting left behind. It's scary, man. Let's go, Reece. Shall we do some questions?
Let's go. Let's fire away. Your end or my end?
We're doing £500 in a VIP membership giveaway, so we'll do that in around 10 minutes. Crack on your end, Reece. I've got some good messages here, but I'll do a few. I'll do a few here. And, yeah.
Message from, of course, who is it going to be? Brett. How are we doing, guys? Hope you both had a great day. Less than 2 days to go. Excited is an understatement. Looking forward to taking all things business and leveling the fuck up. Let's effing go. It's going to be awesome, Brett. We can't wait to see you, bro. Oliver Morris. Hi, guys. Hope you are both well. Thanks for amazing content as usual. Really looking forward to the second half of this year. Been working hard last few months in settling solid foundations. Next step is full marketing campaigns, influencers, SMS, UGC videos, affiliates for my brands, and B2B. Also have new products arriving for free stores. Moved on from my other bricks and mortar business and dedicating full time to e-commerce now. Thanks, guys.
That's
amazing.
Let's go.
Smashing it. Make sure, my only bit of advice to you there, it seems like you're doing a lot, which is great if you can manage it. But just dedicate your time to priorities and stuff like that. So see what you're pushing, and just make sure your time's spread out evenly. Stuff.
Yeah, Sean's put here. I'm with you on that one, Ryan. When I first made a sale when I was asleep, I woke up and I was buzzing, couldn't get back to sleep, and went to work knackered the next day. Now I make anywhere from 10 to 20 sales while I'm asleep. I also mute my phone, but it's such a nice feeling when you wake up in the morning. I'm always straight out of bed to check my phone on the other side of the room to see how many sales I made. This is definitely the life, making more money than what I do in my job. We're spending no time at all, just Facebook ads and a couple of Google ads running in the background all day whilst I sleep.
Good stuff.
What about Sean? Is passive income, Wi-Fi money, baby. Let's go. Love that. Let's go.
Go, bro. Jack, evening, lads. Hope you're both good. Just got off a Zoom with Anna, who has been amazing, and I've now decided my niche and currently purchased products that I am looking at. The process is now becoming real, and I can't fucking wait. LFG.
Reece Carly's put here. How do I not know that all the individuals in your events and retreat videos are paid actors? Just asking, not meaning to be rude. You're not rude at all. You're fine, Carly. Yeah, we flew. We flew 45 paid actors out to Bali because we got shitloads of money to waste. We paid for a load of paid actors to go on a private jet. The private jet weren't real. That was all, photoshopped or whatever you want to call it. We just paid actors to go over. Like, that's not even a serious question, Carly. Like, sometimes, like, there's common sense, and then there's just thick. Not being nasty, but there's just thick. It is what it is. All paid actors, Carly. You're correct. You found us out.
Message from Dahl. AI robot killed itself after working because the idea of trading its time for nothing in return didn't add up. Google it. Oh, shit. And there you go. AI's given up already.
What's that? What's that? Say that again, please.
Right. There's an AI robot that was working, but because it had the idea of trading its time for nothing in return, it didn't add up, so it killed itself. Sounds about right.
Wait, I've got another good message here from Paul. You guys seem very against the 9 to 5. Just remember, you guys were chefs one time. You make people feel really anxious about themselves when they come onto these webinars, and all you do is slate the 9 to 5. To begin with, Paul, we're not slating 9 to 5s. We're not slating it at all. We're speaking facts. So in a 9 to 5, do you not trade your time for money? We're not slating it. I've never sat here once and said we hate people that work 9 to 5s. I've never sat here once and said 9 to 5s is for fucking idiots. I've never said that. People do it. People work it. I've never said that. What I'm trying to do is wake people up, or maybe I've offended you, or Reece has offended you with something we've said. But it's a fact. Fucking wake up, Paul. You know, it's a fact. Like, you're trading time for money. What are you doing? What are you trading if you're not trading your time? You're trading your time, and we're just showing people that there's a different way of fucking living. You know, because don't get me wrong, you see Reece or me or whatever, you know, live the life we live. What's your question comes to your head? What the fuck does this guy do? What the fuck does this guy do? The guy's got a Lambo. What does he do for a living? So what we do on these webinars is break down exactly how people can do what the fuck we want. We're not here slating anyone working a 9 to 5. I did it for almost 10 years. You know, I've seen both sides. You're just got, yeah, I'm not sure what's wrong with you, Paul, personally. I don't know what I've said to offend you so much. I'm just giving you facts. If anything, you should appreciate what we're telling you. If anything, you should sit there and go, fuck me, Ryan, you've woken me up. It's you denying anything else other than a 9 to 5. That's what that is. It's you denying it. It's you saying, no, fucking, what's wrong with 9 to 5? Stay in that situation. It's fine. Go on, wait. Next question.
Next question from George. Is there a chance to learn B2B via the VIP membership? And if I want to start with VIP membership and upgrade to Inner Circle, how long do you think it would take to cover the cost with money made from dropshipping?
You can't give timeframes, man. Like, that's such a broad question. Like, I can't say, okay, it's going to take you 3 months of 30 days, you know, or 3 months and 16 days. Like, it depends what you put in is what you get out. VIP, you get access to dropshipping. Dropshipping takes time. It's going to take you time to upgrade. I can't give you a time frame. What you put in is what you get out. That's just being honest with you, mate. You know, so yeah. But people do. Some people go VIP and upgrade, but to me, if you want to do B2B, you're best off going straight there, because you're wasting time with dropshipping. Dropshipping is completely irrelevant to B2B. B2B is a completely different business model. So it's just figuring out. And this is the most common mistake people make, is like, oh, do you know what? I'm going to start small. I'm going to see how it goes. Like, do your research. You're basically start small because you've done no research on e-commerce as a whole. If you do your research, you actually can see the facts behind e-commerce. Do your research on us as well. But you're wasting time going to a lower membership. And if for whatever reason, dropshipping is not what you thought it would be, the chances are you could quit, and then you're never, ever going to do B2B. Imagine if you just start with B2B and then you fucking smashed it. But once again, it's kind of that what if, you know.
Message from Jordan. Ryan, Reece, I'm in the process of building my brand portfolio. I'm wanting to jump straight into B2B. Do you think this is a good idea? Speaking from someone just starting out in the online space.
So that Reece, you broke up like halfway through. I didn't hear
Jordan, Ryan and Reece, I am in the process of building my brand portfolio. I'm waiting to jump. I'm wanting to jump straight into B2B. Do you think it is a good idea? Speaking from someone just starting out in the online space.
Absolutely, man. Like, every Inner Circle member, I say go into B2B. Like, don't waste any time doing B2C. I do recommend doing B2C and B2B. I do recommend doing B2C in the background. But if you're Inner Circle, why the hell are you not doing B2B? You want to be doing B2B, 100%. So, yeah, 100%. Get on that discovery call with Alex, our B2B expert. Members are fucking smashing it, man. Like, I'm so happy for so many fucking members. Like, just go into B2B, man. Go into B2B.
Kennedy, is there any support with your cheapest dropshipping course, or is it just the modules and info to start up? Great session as always. Effing love it.
You get minimal support with that. Just minimal support. And you get what you pay for again. You know, with Premium Plus, it's our minimal support. So, yeah, it's just what support you want from us. Had a cracking day. Here's a good one, Reece. Can I read this one?
Yeah.
Peter, I've had a cracking day today. Not only got a promotion in my job that I hate, I've also closed my first B2B deal. So make that 3 today, Ryan. For what do you mean? 3 in terms of people, because I said I had 2 people today message me early on in the webinar. Not huge, but not small. It's around £8,000 profit every 4 to 5 months. The company are amazing as well. They have great people within the company. I've already connected with 2-3 of the main head buyers of the company, so really interested to see where this goes. I should be closing the contract by the end of this week and receiving the money. Really excited. If this continues, I will quit my job, but just hanging on for now. Fuck the promotion I just received. I'm not really interested in the promotion at all, but it was ironic that the day I closed my first B2B, I also got a promotion in my job. Thank you to Alex, the B2B expert, and everybody else who has supported me along the way. This would never have happened if I didn't come across change. Thanks, guys. Let's fucking go. What a welcome, Peter. Made that 3 messages. Let's fucking go. I'm not sure. I need to catch up with some of my DMs, actually. I'm not sure if you've DM'd me. If you're happy, I'll go through it. But fucking incredible, bro. And yeah, coincidence. You know, you get a pay rise the day you close your first B2B. And you're more than welcome. You don't need to thank us, man. You took action. The amount of people that sit on the fence, procrastinate, talk shit, you took action, put the work in, got the results. And exactly what I said to you on the outside, Peter. You know, it's like what we say on the outside, we do. You can see that. You know, we're fucking smashing it. Let's go. Did you guys know there is a fake Change Online account going around calling Change a scam? No, I'm not. Oh, actually, someone sent me a picture earlier. God, so many people got so much time on their hands. It's so sad. Like we've had these accounts for like years, you know, go around ever since we started Change. From the day we had like 10 members. It's like Change Online's a scam. It's just like you don't even know who the fuck we are. You don't even know who the members are. You've never been a member. It's people that like just have so much hatred in their heart. It just says a lot about the people creating it. Like I'd love to meet the person behind that account. I wouldn't really. I ain't got time. But it's just like, and this is a perfect example for the members watching this. It's like the more success you get, the more people try and bring you down, but use that as fuel. Fuck them. Stay average. You know, the people down there talking shit to you at the top that's leading the pack. Can't hear them. Why they're spending all this time trying to bring you down, trying to drag you down? There's too much money in the way. So all my members are in front of me. I can't see you. Where you on about? Fuck them. Let them stay average. You get haters, you get jealous people, you get bitter people, but you get that in life. When you choose to become successful, you need to accept the fact that people are going to hate you for no reason. For literally no reason at all. People want to see you drown. People don't want to see you level up. And it's just that disease. It's that jealousy. It's a fucking disease, you know. But look, the bottom line is like this has been happening for years. And all we're doing as a community is making more and more money. Our members are making more and more money. We're leveling up. We're leveling up. So the more they're sitting there going, I'm going to try and bring you down. Good fucking luck. It's never happened and it's never going to happen. You're going to stay average. You're going to waste all your fucking... Why don't you spend that time with your family? Rather than trying to bring someone down, like yeah, fuck them, haters. Let's go, man.
Message from Danny. Evening, guys. I've just joined Inner Circle and have a product idea. If I go straight into B2B, how do I go about my product if it has not been tested via dropshipping, white private labeling? Does it have to be a branded product on B2B?
And you broke up again in the middle bit, Reece, and then it catches up at the end, so you speak fast at the end. Sorry, I think it might be my connection. Say it again, Reece.
Guys, I've just joined the Inner Circle and have a product idea. If I go straight into B2B, how do I go about my product if it has not been tested via dropshipping, white private labeling? Does it have to be a branded product on B2B?
No, it doesn't have to be branded. And product testing, you just order a sample from a supplier. That's all you do. And then you product test. Are you happy with the quality? Is it what they say it is? And then you book in your discovery call with Alex. But let's do one step at a time. If you've only just joined Inner Circle, go work your way through the educational program. I don't like it when members come through and then they're already talking about jumping on B2B. Like, let's do one step at a time. Let's walk before we can run. I want to set everyone up to succeed properly. You know, I want all you guys making money, but we need to simplify the journey. We need to simplify the process. Go through the educational program first. We'll get on a Zoom with Anna. We'll create our business plan, and then we'll get on a discovery call, and then we'll order our product. Then we'll do product testing, and then we'll start building our brochure. We'll start building a brand around that. We do it step by step. So that's what I'd recommend there, Reece. Google Ads have really kicked off for me. One from Ian here. Google Ads have really kicked off for me over the last few days. I've had them running for around 7 days. No sales in the first 2 days, but over £800 in sales over the last 3 days. Is actually outperforming my Facebook ads. What would you recommend I do here? Turn my Facebook ads off and just run Google, or continue to run both? I would always run both. Facebook ads is amazing, Ian. Facebook ads is amazing. Google ads works well. Google ads most of the time don't outperform Facebook, so you must have a product there that is perfect for Google. So there's some products that work better on Google. So yeah, I've got another good message up here, Reece, from Trevor. Why do you guys mentor if you're making so much money? I love that. I absolutely love that, and I love you try and put me on the spot on the webinar. I'll answer it. So we've been doing e-commerce for almost 10 years, Trevor. Our intentions were never to mentor. You know, we come into this to create e-commerce businesses. 18 months in, we quit our job. The mentoring weren't great that we were we were first part of, Trevor. Anyway, about 5 years in, I've told the story so many times. About 5 years in, I bought my first Lambo. I started putting stuff on social media. I started getting messages because back then the algorithm was amazing on Instagram. Like you just reach people to reach. It's a bit like TikTok, the amount of reach you get. That's what Instagram used to be. So I used to get random people visit my profile, asking me what it is I do, and I didn't realize how much of a passion I had for helping others until I started jumping on calls with these guys. I was like, no, I'll do you a free call, no worries. I'm more than happy, to help you, man. You got a family just like me. I'm more than happy to help you. I used to jump on call, and then it got to a point where it's cool, and I thought, I'm losing out on all this family time. I don't need to keep doing these calls. So anyway, me and Reece had a discussion, and Reece said, why don't we just create like a little mentoring program? And I was like, Reece was like, well, it's perfect. All these people keep asking how it's done. You can't teach them on a phone call. Let's put out some videos. And anyone that asks, we just drive them there. I was like, cool, let's do it. That's where Change Online was born. We then created Change. We then put out this trainer system. People started to join us. People were making money. People were referring us to their friends. And we just went with it. And we thought, you know what? Let's update some videos. Let's add this in there. And we just went with it. It was never created for us to make money. It was created solely for the people that, of course, we charge money because you're using our time, but it was never a business to make money from. It was just a business where it was like, for the people that keep wasting my time, like on calls, I can't teach you on a call. I keep saying that, okay, 1 minute, mate. Let me just load that page up. And I'm just sat there in the evenings, I'm just, so we created Change because of Reece, and we just gone with it, and it blew up. So we built a fantastic community. We're very transparent with everything we do, and people love the no BS approach. People are making money, and Change is what you see today. So there you go, Trevor. Hopefully that answers your question, buddy. Any other questions you want to go through, Reece?
Mr. Anthony, loving these webinars. I'm so getting my knowledge up with these live vids, guys. Thanks again. Keep up the good work, and I'll keep learning. As always, Anthony, it's a pleasure.
Troy has put, why do I keep getting abandoning carts? Don't get me wrong, I'm making good money on the store. Almost 1,200 in the last 7 days. However, I'm getting a ton of abandoned carts. It could be because of two things with the abandoned carts. Check in with James at e-commerce expert. But like you were saying before, Reece, it's one or two things. The first thing is you're not displaying shipping times, or you're displaying shipping times that are taking too long. Shipping times that are taking way too long. So if you don't display them, people are like, well, when is my product going to come if I buy it? And they don't buy it. If it's too long, they're like, no, that's too long. I'll get it on Amazon the next day shipping. One of those two things there. It could be one of those two things. Check it out with James. And we'll go from there. We'll get our fix, buddy. Don't worry. Let's fucking go.
That's sorted. Should we do the giveaway, Ryan?
Yeah, let's go, man. This is a good one here, Reece. Thomas has put, love the energy this evening, guys. Fuck all the haters. I get them all the time. I had a guy message me yesterday saying he wants to join Change Online, but he thinks it's a scam. I just replied with, do your research, don't waste my time. I have learned so much from you guys. I used to spend so much time with a lot of the time wasters. Now I just give them blunt responses. I really appreciate and respect everything that you guys do for everyone. Is evident inside of Change Online how above and beyond you guys go. The consistency with everything that you guys do speaks volumes. Fuck the haters. We're here to level up. I've already changed my life in the first 6 months of this year, which is proof of what you guys preach. Keep it up. Look forward to meeting you one day. Let's fucking go, brother. Fucking go. Preach to you. Changing lives is what we do. It's what we do. Let's go. Cool. Yeah, £500 in the VIP membership. Reece has two winners. Reece will email two of you that are live in this webinar right now. Check your emails in a couple of minutes. Good luck and congratulations to the winners. Whilst you do that, done. There you go. Thanks so much for everyone tuning in. The energy, Reece, been incredible. Like you said at the beginning of this webinar, just insane. We're going to a whole new level this year. Looking forward to the event. I've got 35 members at the event on Thursday. Can't wait to meet a lot of you guys for the first time. We've got a few regular members, some top earners coming. It's going to be fucking insane. Really looking forward to that. And then the Monaco retreat in a couple of weeks. That is going to be insane. Going to a whole new fucking level this year. Guys, every day, Reece, B2B deals every fucking day. I've had 3 people today, their first B2B deals including Peter, I think it was there. Just fucking insane. We're changing lives, man. It's what we're all about. But yeah, thanks so much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. We've got no webinar on Thursday, by the way. We usually hold a webinar on Thursday. And because we've got the event on Thursday, it's going to be a busy day for us. We won't be able to hold it. So our next event is on Sunday. However, if you're members, I believe you've got masterminds and workshops going on throughout the week. So make sure you check out your members lobby after this webinar. You'll find all your live masterminds and workshops in there. We've got big updates coming. I did put it in my story yesterday. I'll talk more about this on Sunday. We've got one big update coming this week, another big update next week. They're both in a circle updates, and we're just fucking going to a new level. We say it every year. I say it every webinar. Speaks for itself. Let's fucking go, guys. Have a good evening. Thanks so much for coming through.
Take care, guys. See you all soon.
Take care.